What is good, everyone? I am the Extra Large, and today I want to talk about a hidden gem of a video game named V Rising. V Rising is a vampire survival game centered around boss killing and building your base. Other games I would compare this to is Ark Survival Evolved, Grounded, and Rust. What separates V Rising from these games I mentioned before is its gameplay and aesthetics. Gameplay wise, it's third person, and you'll be killing bosses to get your power level up and unlocking new equipment. Equipment in this game will augment your spells, your weapon abilities, and your melee attacks in general. Because of this, using different weapons in combination with different spells and different armor sets will make the game play differently and give the game replayability, especially if you're playing in PvP. And I know PvP scares people, but don't worry. Like Ark and like Rust, there is a PvP, PvE server selection at the beginning of the game. So if you choose a server, make sure that if you don't want PvP, you would choose PvE. As for the aesthetics, this game is set around a dark fantasy settings where vampires used to rule the world and were forced out. Now they're coming back to reclaim it. So you'll find the stereotypical tropes that you would find in there, such as an advanced civilization, a holy order, and maybe even magical areas. All of this is reflected in the game. Not only do the areas fit the gothic, dark fantasy design of this world that they've built, but the enemies that they inhabit are all unique to the zone and feel like they are a part of the environment that you're in. And they use the environment and the enemies in it as an advantage to set up weaknesses that you have to overcome by changing how you would play the game. Maybe you need a different potion to resist garlic or holy damage. Maybe even be careful of where you walk and how you dodge because you might get jumped from out of nowhere from enemies you don't see. Not only is the enemy design impressive, but your character design as well, because in the game, the magic powers you wield are what you would imagine a vampire having, and mixing matching those lets you be the vampire that you would imagine in your head. Now I'm going to stop talking only about the positives and I'm going to focus a little bit on the negatives. This game does not get updated a lot, but when the game does get updated, it does get a significant update, like a new area, new weapons, new power system, something that makes the player stay for longer. But there are content drown areas where you and this people in the server will have to come up with your own content to play the game. Because of this, this game bleeds players very often. And with the long wipe periods, sometimes you just have done everything and there's nothing else to do. And people stop playing because the PvP or the RP or whatever you're into isn't there anymore. But even with that being the case, I do recommend the game if we can get a large influx of new players, like when the new update releases. They have announced one. We don't know when it's coming, but we do know that they're going to be adding PvP arenas and other things, maybe some new items and a brand new area. So maybe this will be enough to bring new players into the game and we can actually get a large circulation of players in and doing stuff with the game. And remember, if you like anything I say or want to check out the game, like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.